Hi, this is Debbie. Thanks for joining me today. It's that time to actually it's past the time to make my compositions notebook slash journal slash glue book for the month of June 2021. So I'm going to jump right into it because it's late and I need to use it. So I am using a Pen and Gear composition notebook, and I got it from Walmart, and it has 100 sheets, and it's just a college ruled notebook, composition notebook. And I'm going to glue the pages together like this. In fact, I just made a video, and I'm going to post it below when it's uploaded to YouTube, and it'll show you exactly how I prep these composition notebooks for doing something like this. Okay, so there we go. And these are the paper pads. I know I normally don't have them with me, so I really tried this time to find the actual paper pads that I'm using. So June is actually my my birth month. So and I'm a moon child, Cancer. So I wanted to reflect that in my planner slash journal for this month. And so this is the UPC for this one, the Star Traveler from Craftsmart. And this is it for, what is the name of this? Aurora paper pad by Craftsmith. This one was a hot buy. I know I got it at Michael's. I'm not sure where I got this one. So I will look for links for these, and I will put them below or something close to it. Okay. In fact, everything that I use, I'm just going to leave a link below in case you need anything that I'm going to be using. All right. So I've already pulled some papers out of this. These are awesome. I've had them for many years. They are just beautiful. They have gorgeous papers in them. I've used them for so many different things that I don't have many papers left on this one, actually. So just showing you a quick little tiny flip through here. All right, so there we go. And I'm going to put these away. All right, and let me get... All right, so I already have a notebook ready. Like I said, look at the link when I put it in there about how to prep these. All right, so I have pulled out some sheets from those paper pads, and let's see, I needed 5. And some of these are going to be for little doodads on pages. I think that was it. Yeah, these are going to be like cutouts that I'm going to use, I think, maybe. I thought they were adorable. I'm a really big fan of the moon, and I like these right here. There was another one. Where'd it go? That had little pieces on it. Here it is. I like this one because it has shiny behind the moons. So yeah. So these were the ones that I'm going to do some fussy cutting and maybe use them as deco inside of the book. But these are the pages that I pulled out. I know this is really shiny, but I thought, you know what? You know, this is my birthday month, and I want to shine, and I think it'd be fun. So. I'm going to use this, and of course I'm going to use this one. I love it. I think I'm going to use this for the cover. Then I've got all of these, which are fun. And then I really love this color, the different colors. And then this one. I really like the clouds bursting into the atmosphere, onto the moon and all the other planets. I know it's not a planet. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so let's see. The first page, I decided I'm going to do the moon on the first page. So let me get these out of the way. And I know it won't fit. So I'm just going to have to put like a partial moon on it. Yeah, it won't fit. So I'm going to have to cut some of it off. And let's see. I think I'm just going to start it like there so that I can get most of the moon on there. Let's see. And I don't want it to cover the whole page because I need to have some kind of something. All right, let me cut a little bit. Is it going to fit? Yay. All right. I'm going to cut. All right. So here goes. I'm not one of those people who measure a lot of things. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's see. Is it gonna go all the way to the edge? It is. Okay, cool beans. All right, so what I'm gonna do, let me put this up out of here. And I'm going to take this. This is double-sided sticky tape that I stuck on the front. And like I mentioned before, I'm going to post a link that shows how and why I did that. Okay? Oop! Are you okay? I just banged you upside your head. All right. So I got all this sticky tape off. And it's got, I think, the same amount, I just keep banging the camera, same amount of space in between. Let me look. Okay, a little over half. Okay, this side has more, so I'm going to use that side as the top. Okay, so I want to put the whole moon on it. So let's see. Okay. There we go. Woohoo! I just love this. I love having the moon on the front of my books. I've done it before, especially in my birthday month. It's just the bomb diggity. So I'm just cutting the edges off. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is so cute. I love this. All right. So, on my last month, I did a page for my month where I stuck the month of May. And you know what? I don't really use that. I really don't. Let's see. Menu and lists. All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put a page for the month just in case I need to reference it. So I'm going to put that here. And then I'm going to count out the pages. These are already stuck together for the weeks because I put let me just, I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so I put these. That's not. Okay, this is just the first part of the, oopsie, first part of the week, but I have another one for the second part. So I put one for each week. So this is Monday, and then pretend that this is Friday through Sunday, and then notes. Okay, so I do that, and then I count out 7 days in betweens for journaling or glue booking or whatever I want to do in between. And this is my month. So let me put that. I already printed these out. I print them from printacalendar.com. They are awesome. It's a free website where you can go and print up each month as you like it. You can add your own holidays if you want. You can take them out if you want. I even get a reminder every month to print mine. So, and it's free. So I love that. And this is perfect for a composition notebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to use the double-sided sticky tape because this paper is a little bit thick. And I might use my glue stick. We'll see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to get those together, and then I'll be right back, okay? Because it's going to take a while to count out the pages and figure out where everything needs to be, okay? So once I do that, I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and did some things ahead of time because you've seen me do it before. If you need anything explained, just let me know, and leave a comment down below and I will explain it to you. But these are the washi tapes that I used inside, and I'm going to show you how I use them. I don't have the brand that they're from, but I will link below some washi that is comparable. Okay. I'm getting ready to make the tabs. I normally use my Dymo. I love my Dymo. It's a great label maker. I will link that below too. I have been using this for years. It was a gift from my husband for Christmas one year. I was so excited I cried. I just, you know, if you know, you know, right? All right, so I made my my labels for here, and I printed this out from, I don't know where I printed it. Actually, I printed all the months of the year, and I don't know where it came from. I already had it cut out, and so yeah, it was someplace on the internet that was free. So that's what I put here, and I just wrote in the year, and I used this washi tape right here, just a couple pieces just to make it look like it was stuck on there. I actually used my glue stick, the Scotch Create, to put these on. Okay, and the paper I already showed you at the beginning where I got it from. And let's see, I went ahead and stuck on the pages. Remember those papers that had all the different little doodads on them, the little pieces? I cut them out. I fussy cut them, and I stuck them on here. So this was part of one long strip, and I just glued it on here. These are the papers. This is leftover paper that was from this one that I just stuck on here. And this is the washi tape from this, okay? And this is just leftover. This part right here, this pocket, is left over from one of the other pages that I did. Okay. All right. So I always do the month first, just for reference. I don't normally use it. I really don't. But I think this month, the next page, I put my goals, and I set 5 major goals. Sometimes it's 3, but I give myself room for 5 just in case. These are also from the page that had all of these on it. I just cut them up and glued them to the page. So I'm thinking about possibly, with the goals that I set, about possibly putting on this page the month actions that I want to do towards these goals for the month of June, but we'll see. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, there's a video that I recorded about getting things done, GTD, how I process that book into my planners and my journals. And so if that's something that you'd be more interested in, I will link below the Getting Things Done video so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. So then the next page right here is going to be the introduction to my weeks. Okay. And then these are the weeks that I created. It's Monday through through Sunday, and then a note section. I will be putting these in my Etsy shop. I had a few people ask me about them, and I'm going to, it took me a while to figure out what would fit in this this size. Okay, so it's a lot of trial and error, and I've gone through at least 10 different ways of doing it before I settled on this one. Okay, and so I did the week right here, the first week, and then I did 7 pages in between for journaling, for junk journaling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. I missed a page. Okay, so there's the week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then notes, future notes for the next week. Okay, and then I have week 2, and I do that for the rest of each week of the month. Okay, week 3, week 4, and week 5. Okay, and then I counted out the pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my middle. 5, 6, and then 7, and then notes for next month. Okay, and I actually have 2 pages to do that. All right, and this starts my menu. Okay, I make a menu for each week. So this is week 1. I do an AM and a PM. Week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. Okay, and then I have a couple of pages for ideas for next month. Okay, and then this section is for lists. I love to make lists, and I need a space to make my lists. Even if I don't use it, I need it. Okay, and then just whatever pages were left is what I have left for that section. Okay, so for each of the main sections, I'm going to put a tab up here. And for each of the weekly sections, I'm going to put a tab right here. That's what I did for last month. It worked really great for me. See, these are the main ones, and then these were for the weeks. Okay, that's just my menu. I literally make a menu, what I'm going to prep for it. Now I noticed that I didn't have enough room last month for each week, so I gave myself 2 pages for the week. So I'm hoping that that will work. All right, So, how I make my tabs. I use this tab maker. I got it on Amazon. I love it. I've been wanting one for many, many years, and I finally got it, I don't know, about a year ago. So all I do is, this is a regular folder, a manila folder, and I just stick the paper into, I do it upside down so I can see where it is, because I use every inch of this paper. Okay, so let's see, we got 1, 2, I'm just squishing this tight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I believe that's how many I need right now. 9. All right, let me put that up. And one of these files lasts me a long time, and I love the way the paper is made. It's perfect for what I need for my monthly composition notebooks. So I keep those and I use them up. I use every bit of it. All right, so the ink that I use, I like to ink the edges, and I use Distress Oxide Gathered Twigs for this, and I use this dauber. I will link below where to get these, and I'm going to stop right now and let me show you one. This is what it looks like when I'm inking up the edges. I do it for every single one of them because I like the way it looks. So I'm going to do that. And I also, where is it? Okay. I also made these for each of the tabs. This was one for each week through week 5. Then we've got the goals, the weekly page, the menu page, and the lists page. Okay. So I'm going to ink up those as well. So, and I'm going to speed this part up too, because it's going to take a while, and this is already going pretty long, and I know y'all get bored. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be cutting these down, and then I'm going to be inking them. Let me do this one so I can show you what it looks like. I may speed it up and show you how I'm doing it. It just depends on whether or not, see, and I stick them on like this. That's it. All right. And I also stick a piece of double-sided sticky tape on the back of this to stick it on to the page. Okay. All right, so like I said, I'm either going to speed this up and show it to you or cut it out completely. It depends on how long the video is, because I don't want it to drag on and on. Okay? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so that last section I stuck the double-sided tape on the back, and then I stuck the labels onto it. So the first, I'm going to do the top section first, which would be goals up here. And I'm also going to be adding some glue stick to this this right here. It's, even though it has the double-sided sticky tape, I mean, I use this every day. So it helps to know that it's double secured. So I'm going to put my goals right here. Okay. And then the next one is weekly. Yep. So I'm going to stick that on there. I do just about the same thing every single month. I do tweak it each month just to, if I find that something works better, that then I'll do that, and I'll change up. Oop, I'll change it up. I mean, it does change a little bit each month, but not very much. I've gotten to the point where I really like how I have it. So now I have the weeks, and they're going to be on the side here. First, let me get the menu and list before we get about ahead of ourselves here. I wanted to get the top part done first. Okay. And where's the second one? Here it is. I don't want to be on top of each other. And I don't measure these at all. I just figure, see, whichever, as long as they're not covering each other up, I'm good to go. Okay, that's the menu. And then this is the list section. I am a list girl. I like to make lists. There's always something that I need to make a list of, right? Currently, I'm doing movies that I want to watch. I get all kinds of suggestions from online. I'm a member of quite a few different groups for Netflix and Hulu and Prime. Okay, so there we go. So I have pages of suggested movies that I want to watch, so I put that in here as well. Okay, so now we've got the weeklies, and I put these down on the side here. Just easier access for me. Whatever works for me. Now, if the way that I'm doing this doesn't work for you, do it the way you want. I mean, this is yours to do with as you want, as you please. I'm a creature of habit, and I do have electronic schedules set up. I have other things that I work in as well, but I'll tell you what, I go to this every single morning when I get up to look at my schedule, and every single night before I go to bed, I catch it up with my journaling. I like to journal. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't journal in it at all. But I want to have the space to do it if I choose to do it. You know what I mean? I'd rather have space eked out for it than no space to do it, if that makes any sense. If I want to write down what happened that day and it was a really important thing that I need to keep track of and write down my feelings for it, I don't want to go to my planner or my journal and find out that I have no place to write that stuff, you know? So, yeah. And sometimes I won't write anything for 1 or 2 days, and then I'll want to spend 3 pages worth to write about one day. And that's okay too. There's enough in between, like I showed you before, to, for me anyway, to journal however I want. So that works really well for me. Okay, that's week 3. week 4. So do you use a planner or a journal? This is my hybrid. This is my planner and my journal, my junk journal, because I put stuff in it that's junk, literally junk. And it's also a glue book. I like to put pictures from magazines into it to show how I feel sometimes. It's my hybrid. It's how I like to do things. And if it's something that you're interested in, I encourage you to do so, and then make it your own. Make it your own. Use what you've got. Okay. Well, that one's way over there, isn't it? That's okay. All right. So I've got those, and see, this is my middle. I stuck that right there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to stick some of this purple in the middle because I like that. This is in the middle of the week, though. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. So let's see. Have I got everything? Let me get rid of that. All right. All right. So here we go. Let's do a quick flip through. This is the month of June 2021. I love this moon. I love the paper. All right. This is a pocket because I always, here's last month, May. I always stick stuff in here. Always, 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 always. So I always like to have a place to put stuff. All right. So the first page is the month and then my goals. I don't always achieve my goals, but I like to manifest them here in the beginning, and I refer to them the entire month. Okay. And then my weeklies start here, and later I'll put the dates. So this is week 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then notes for next week. Okay. And then we've got week 2, then week 3, week 4, and then week 5. And then up on the top, I have my menu pages for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then week 5. And then I have other pages for ideas and suggestions for next month. Okay. Also, I'm leaving space here to put like recipes. If I find something in a magazine or something, I'll stick it in here so that next month I can stick it into my recipe book. Okay. I also made a recipe book out of something like this, and if you're interested in that, I will leave a link below. All right, so this is my list page. I love my lists, and I will have, sometimes I have some sticky notes kind of like that have a tab, and sometimes I'll add that to the side if I make a significant amount of lists, like the list for movies that I wanted to watch, movies and series. I do that. Just so that I know that that's where it is, and then my next list will be after that. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed my June planner, junk journal, glue book, whatever. This was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, peace out.